Bel Ami, or The History of a Scoundrel, by Guy de Maupassant. Translator unknown. Chapter 2. Madame Forestier. Where does Monsieur Forestier live? Third floor on the left, said the porter pleasantly on learning Duroy's destination. Georges ascended the staircase. He was somewhat embarrassed and ill at ease. He had on a new suit, but he was uncomfortable. He felt that it was defective. His boots were not glossy. He had bought his shirt that same evening at the Louvre for 4 francs 50. His trousers were too wide and betrayed their cheapness in their fit, or rather misfit, and his coat was too tight. Slowly he ascended the stairs, his heart beating, his mind anxious. Suddenly, before him stood a well-dressed gentleman staring at him. The person resembled one, so close that the latter retreated, then stopped, and saw that it was his own image reflected in a pier glass. Not having anything but a small mirror at home, he had not been able to see himself entirely, and had exaggerated the imperfections of his toilette. When he saw his reflection in the glass, he did not even recognize himself. He took himself as someone else, for a man of the world, and was really satisfied with his general appearance. Smiling to himself, Duroy extended his hand and expressed his astonishment, pleasure, and approbation. A door opened on the staircase. He was afraid of being surprised and began to ascend more rapidly, fearing that he might have been seen posing there by some of his friend's invited guests. On reaching the second floor, he saw another mirror, and once more slackened his pace to look at himself. He likewise paused before the third glass, twirled his moustache, took off his hat to arrange his hair, and murmured half aloud, a habit of his, "Hall mirrors are most convenient." Then he rang the bell. The door opened almost immediately, and before him stood a servant in a black coat, with a grave, shaven face, so perfect in his appearance that Duroy again became confused as he compared the cut of their garments. The lackey asked, "Whom shall I announce, monsieur?" He raised a portière and pronounced the name. Duroy lost his self-possession upon being ushered into a world as yet strange to him. However, he advanced. A young, fair woman received him alone in a large, well-lighted room. He paused, disconcerted. Who was this smiling lady? He remembered that Forestier was married, and the thought that the handsome blonde was his friend's wife rendered him awkward and ill at ease. He stammered out, "Madame, I am..." She held out her hand. "I know, monsieur. Charles told me of your meeting last night, and I am very glad that he asked you to dine with us today." Duroy blushed to the roots of his hair, not knowing how to reply. He felt that he was being inspected from his head to his feet. He half thought of excusing himself, of inventing an explanation of the carelessness of his He seated himself upon a chair she pointed out to him, and as he sank into its luxurious depths, it seemed to him that he was entering a new and charming life, that he would make his mark in the world, that he was saved. He glanced at Madame Forestier. She wore a gown of pale blue cashmere, which clung gracefully to her supple form and rounded outlines. Her arms and throat rose in lily-white purity from the mass of lace which ornamented the corsage and short sleeves. Her hair was dressed high and curled upon the nape of her neck. Duroy grew more at his ease under her glance, which recalled to him, he knew not why, that of the girl he had met the preceding evening at the Folies Bergère. Madame Forestier had grey eyes, a small nose, full lips, and a rather heavy chin, an irregular, attractive face, full of gentleness and yet of malice. After a short silence, she asked, "Have you been in Paris a long time?" Gradually regaining his self-possession, he replied, "A few months, madame. I am in the railroad employ, but my friend Forestier has encouraged me to hope that, thanks to him, I can enter into journalism." She smiled kindly and murmured in a low voice, "I know." The bell rang again, and the servant announced, "Madame de Marelle." She was a dainty brunette, attired in a simple dark robe. The red rose in her black tresses seemed to accentuate her special character, and a young girl, or rather a child, for such she was, followed her. Madame Forestier said, "Good evening, Clotilde." "Good evening, madame." They embraced each other. Then the child offered her forehead with the assurance of an adult, saying, "Good evening, cousin." Madame Forestier kissed her, and then made the introductions. Monsieur Georges Duroy, an old friend of Charles. Madame de Marelle, my friend, a relative in fact.